First, a breaking update. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has launched a sharp attack on Prime Minister Modi government over the passage of GRAM-G law, calling it the demolition of 20 years of MNREGA. In fact, he has said GRAM-G not a revamp of MNREGA. It demolishes the rights-based, demand-driven guarantee and turns it into a Russian scheme which is controlled from Delhi. He also goes on to say it is anti-state and anti-village by design. Rahul Gandhi there launching a sharp attack on Modi government over the passage of GRAM-G law. Let's go straight across to Prashant on this. Prashant, as expected, Rahul Gandhi has also spoken as far as the GRAM-G law is concerned. He's called it demolition of 20 years of MNREGA.
Yes, he has launched a scathing attack against the government. We have seen how for the last 2-3 days all the opposition parties have been demanding that this bill should have been sent to a committee of parliament for its wider consultation and review of the bill, but that did not happen, and that is why the last night when it was passed in Rajya Sabha, all the opposition party MPs protested, and as I speak to you inside the parliament, TMC MPs are sitting on dharna against the passage of the bill, but in turn government is, I have seen comments from BJP and other NDA leaders that where is Rahul Gandhi? They are questioning his absence in turn, saying that the leader of opposition should have been there inside the parliament doing the duty of the LOP when such crucial bills were being discussed in the parliament. So charges and counter charges are being made. But Congress party is going to take this issue to the public also. They have declared that they will have a CWC meeting on December 27th, wherein they will chalk out the next course of action on this issue. So Rahul Gandhi launching the attack, and Priyanka Gandhi is also just a while back, she led a protest march inside the parliament premises along with some of the other Congress MPs. And one point also I'd like to add, that so far TMC Congress MPs are sitting on dharna, but they are not being joined by any of the other opposition MPs, which is an irony, which is, all the opposition parties are protesting against this bill, but they are not joining a dharna which has been organized by TMC MPs.
Right, Prashant, as you've been pointing out, there were protests outside the parliament today led by Priyanka Gandhi. Let's listen into what exactly she said on this new law.
This bill is going to be very, very harmful for the poorest of the poor, because the original MNREGA scheme, the way it was structured, where the centre paid 90% of the funds for it, was a scheme which was the backbone of the rural economy and the backbone, the greatest support for people who are very, very poor and had difficulty getting employment. And for 20 years, it's been one of the good schemes which has run, which has helped poor people, especially those who have nothing. Now in this new formation, in the new form of the bill, when you cut down so much of the allocation from the center, and most of the allocation is, a lot of it is going to come from the state. The states are not going to be able to afford it, which means the scheme will die, and that is going to be very, very harmful.
Let's go back to Prashant on this. Prashant, of course, opposition, particularly the Congress party, is upping the ante against the government over this new bill, over this new law. But tell us what the take of the government is at this point. Are they under pressure for rollback? Are there any sort of changes or discussions or dialogue expected in the days to come?
Well, so far it doesn't seem so. Government is having its own point of view. We have seen the replies given by Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the Rural Development Minister. He has said that government has done this with a view to, attain the concept that Prime Minister has given to, make India developed by 2047. And things have changed in the last last 20 years since the the MNREGA came into being in 2005 and 6. So things have changed on ground. Poverty level has come down. So government is only recalibrating the entire act, and they are making it as per the requirement of the modern times. So government has given its point of view, and so far I have not heard from any quarter in the government that government is ready to either reconsider any of the provisions of the bill, or they are going to reconsider it. I think the bill now has been passed from both the houses.
Right.
It will soon get the approval from the president, and once gets the approval, it will become a law.
Right. Right, Prashant. Stay on with us. We also have C.R. Keshwan of the BJP with us. Mr. Keshwan, you just saw a reaction coming in from Rahul Gandhi. Congress party is protesting. Rahul Gandhi, they're saying that G bill is not a revamp but dismantling of MNREGA's 20-year-old rights-based framework, and they are at this point demanding a rollback of this bill.
Rahul Gandhi is out of touch with reality. When the whole world is praising the Indian economy, it was Rahul Gandhi who said maliciously the Indian economy is dead. Rahul Gandhi has, he doesn't have a concept of reading things and understanding things, so he basically lacks understanding. The government has made it very clear that this is a transformative bill, and please look at the record, how many times the UPA government tinkered with it, and during the UPA regime it was riddled with scam, scandal and corruption. And in the last 11 years, you see the way, let's bust Rahul Gandhi's lies with just the allocation. The UPA spent 2.13 lakh crore under MNREGA, and under Modi ji's rule it became 8.53 lakh crore. And now the country has transformed, and you need to change with times, and this is precisely what the bill is doing. And the problem with the Congress and the Rahul Gandhi is on two fronts. First, whether they can't come to terms with the fact that the BJP and the NDA government has correctly increased the number of guaranteed work days. You have an unemployment allowance, and more importantly, all the India Alliance partners talk about cooperative federalism. This bill is a standing testimony to cooperative federalism, and look at the way the states also have to own up responsibility. And when in terms of 60-40 contribution, and in terms of northeastern states, it's 90 and 10%. So this will plug whatever little loopholes were there, and all those have been majorly covered during the last 11 years. But let me come back to the naming of this. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, as I've always said, are the antithesis of Mahatma Gandhi and his ideals, and they have, time and again murdered his ideology. And the way in which they conducted, rather the misconduct, the gross misconduct, and the way in which they behaved, demeaning the dignity and decorum of Parliament yesterday is against what Mahatma Gandhi stood for. And look at the way they have attacked Lord Rama. Rahul Gandhi called a Pran Pratishtha, Nach Gana event, and the Congress party filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court. This bill, realizes the Ram Rajya and the Gram Swaraj dream of Mahatma Gandhi, and I think it's a commendable initiative, and it is a milestone achievement for the NDA government.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Keshwan, for giving us a perspective on this. Let me go back to Prashant. Prashant, of course, a lot of justification, clarification, explanation being given by the BJP at this point. Also, when it comes to dropping off Mahatma Gandhi's name from the scheme, several people question whether it was purely administrative or is it politically motivated?
Well, you see, Radhika, from the government's point of view, they have a different take on this. They are saying that initially when this plan was launched in 2005, it was not named after Mahatma Gandhi. It was just
right,
simply...
Prashant, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there are some reactions we are getting in from Parliament. Let's cut to that.
Not only the scheme, but also the name of Mahatma Gandhi. They just want to erase that name from the public. But you must remember that Mahatma Gandhi's name can never be obliterated from public memory.
But in both the houses, G bill already passed.
Yes, they have passed it, but it doesn't mean that we will not take it to the public. We have to take it to public. Why are they trying to pit Mahatma Gandhi's name against Bhagwan Ram? There is no conflict. There is no contradiction. So why do they want to change Mahatma Gandhi's name? Mahatma Gandhi always stood for the poorest for the poorest in this country. And if a program is named after him, they want to change the scheme. They basically want to change the whole country. They just want to show to the world that there are no poor people in this country. The realities of this country, the poorest live in the villages. They were getting some work. Now, instead of a right to work, it will simply mean doling out to the states. And the states are not in a good position to give out the matching grant. So basically they want to do away with the right and make people hold a katora again.
All right, let's go back to Prashant once again. Prashant, there we are getting tons of reactions, and we also saw ruckus in Parliament, not just today, but in the last couple of days as well, over the passing of the bill. The opposition, the Congress party especially, is adamant. They are demanding a rollback. But how do you see this play out in the days to come? All right, before I go to Prashant, just stay on with us. We have many more reactions coming in. Let's listen in.
And that too in the name of Ram against Mahatma Gandhi, which we will not take it kindly. The poor people will not take it kindly, and we are on the path of protest.
And sir, about Bangladesh condition again, and sir.
All right, we will go back to Prashant. Prashant, as I was asking you before, what's the way forward now as far as the opposition is concerned? What's going to be their strategy?
No, you see, now the bill has been passed by both the houses. They have no option. They're saying that they'll take it to the people now. And as we have been reporting that on December 27th, a meeting of the Congress Working Committee has been convened, in which the future course of action on this particular issue will be chalked out. Congress is saying that they will hold a protest march in all the district headquarters across the country. They will take it to the people. But so far as Parliament is concerned, so far as this bill is concerned, the fact is that this bill has been passed by both the houses. It will go to the President now, and either today or by tomorrow, President is likely to give her assent to the bill. And once the bill gets approval from the President, it will become a law. So far as that portion is concerned, that chapter is over. Congress is definitely, and other political parties also, as I told you, some of the TMC MPs are still sitting on dharna inside the Parliament premises. They will sit there till 12th noon. I mean, just till 12th noon today. So most of the opposition parties are protesting, and they have decided that they will take it to the public, and they will keep opposing this bill, because, as you heard Priyanka Gandhi, they are alleging that this bill is not only this bill does not only changes the name of the bill, the old act, but also changes the nature of the act.